Hello, I'm Rear Admiral Michael Seward, and I'm here to explain the role of the Reserve Force in our modernized Coast Guard. Simply, we are modernizing for sustainable mission execution. Our world is constantly changing, and we must be proactive to meet its challenges. To that end, we are establishing 4 major organizational elements at headquarters and in the field. Headquarters will include the Deputy Commandant for Operations and the Deputy Commandant for Mission Support. The 2 primary field commands are the Coast Guard Operations Command and Coast Guard Force Readiness Command. Deputy Commandant for Operations will consolidate all Coast Guard operating programs under the leadership of a single flag officer, increasing operational focus and unity of effort. Deputy Commandant for Mission Support will unify our logistical support system into an enterprise-wide solution. It will enable lifecycle management of assets from acquisition to decommission and establish a flexible, responsive human resource system. Operations Command will be the Coast Guard's command for mission execution. Force Readiness Command will be the command responsible for managing operational readiness, force allocation, and doctrine for the service. I assure you the reserve-specific issues receive the utmost attention in the modernization planning process. Our reserve is an integral part of a ready Coast Guard. As Force Readiness Command is responsible for providing ready forces to meet the operational commander's requirements, Reserve Force Readiness is a major component of Force Readiness Command. The 3 primary divisions in Force Readiness Command that are involved with providing ready forces are the Force Management and Allocation Division, or FC3, the Performance and Doctrine Division, or FC5, and the Capability, Standardization, and Analysis Division, or FC7. Among these 3 divisions, Force Management and Allocation Division and the Capability, Standardization, and Analysis Division develop operational guidance, training and standards, and also assess Coast Guard readiness. The Reserve Force Readiness Division, or FC1, mirrors the structure of FORCECOM in that it has its own dedicated branches responsible for reserve force allocation, FC13, reserve training and doctrine, FC15, and reserve capability standardization and analysis, FC17. This structure clearly emphasizes the important role of the reserve within the Coast Guard and Force Readiness Command. Force Readiness Command isn't the only entity that will improve the total reserve experience. Since Deputy Commandant for Mission Support, Deputy Commandant for Operations, Operations Command, and Force Readiness Command are all equivalent commands, services provided by each will be streamlined and result in more efficient reserve force management. The image you see now depicts the complete life cycle of a Coast Guard reservist with value added by each organization. While the Force Readiness Command divisions of the Performance and Doctrine Division and the Capability Standard and Analysis Division are the synchronized pistons in the FORCECOM engine to generate ready forces for the Coast Guard, so are FC15 and FC17 in generating a ready reserve force for FORCECOM and the Coast Guard. This integrated and consolidated approach to providing ready forces is a tremendous improvement on our current stovepipe system. Now a single command, FORCECOM, is responsible for providing ready forces for our entire service. I cannot stress enough the importance of a ready reserve force within our organization. This modernization is the only way in which the Coast Guard can continue to be a flexible, agile, and responsible force in service to our nation. This modernization is not simply about solving a problem or making change for change's sakes. Rather, it's about positioning the Coast Guard to better safeguard the nation's interests now and far into the future. I encourage you to learn as much as you can about our modernized Coast Guard from all available resources, including CG Central. Most importantly, I expect you to be a positive force as we improve our interoperability, standardize our practices, and increase our readiness. Thank you.